Hey, what's going on, everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back today with another daily crypto update. We can see that some bullish crypto momentum is now restarting, and overall, over the past 24 hours, many cryptocurrencies in the green here. Not huge percentage increases necessarily on all of them. With that being said, there are some that are up a good 10% or so, but overall, we're definitely starting to see some green after the recent pullback. Now, I think that we're probably going to continue to move higher pretty nicely and steadily over the next few weeks, and that's something I'm going to talk about in this video is what's going to happen in the short term here. We're going to cover everything in more detail as well during our technical analysis. But with that being said, make sure to follow me on Twitter for live cryptocurrency market updates. And let's get right into the technical analysis here, starting off with Bitcoin itself. So a couple things that I wanted to mention. A lot of these things are going to be seen across multiple cryptocurrency chart patterns. But at this point in the short term, I think the options are pretty clear, right? So first option is we actually managed to get even more momentum going here in the short term, and we just start breaking out again, potentially an even bigger breakout. So for Bitcoin specifically, we could start moving above 7,000 satoshis, and like I said, I expect things to move relatively steadily and in a pretty sturdy way. So not necessarily huge volatility as we've seen in the past. With that being said, we could end up consolidating a little bit here. So for Bitcoin, it would be between $6,500 and $6,800. And then the last case scenario, which is the worst case scenario possible here, is of course a drop. And any drop at this point, I think, especially in the short term, would be pretty minimal. Bitcoin, I don't see it really going lower than $6,500 here, to be honest. Of course, that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But if we look, that's where our middle band is at. So that means that we have a lot of support in that area. And for that reason, I think that any drop would be pretty minimal, right? And you'll see that pattern across many cryptocurrency charts here. Indicators all good, steadily uptrending. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum next. Ethereum got its move above $220. This is actually pretty significant. We have support there as well due to our middle band, and everything is pointing towards starting to pick up the pace again, trying to get back above $273, hopefully even above $300. So I think that Ethereum should act out pretty well. Might see a little bit of consolidation somewhere in between this range here over the next 2-3 weeks. But overall, I think we are going to move towards the higher end of this range pretty soon here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin next, see what's going on. Litecoin is in the middle of its range between $53 and $70. Nice, strong buying volume. Indicator is very steady here. Litecoin actually looking pretty good. It looks like we're going to continue to move higher here as we reattempt to get back above $70. Might see some minor pullbacks along the way, but overall we do have a pretty nice uptrend line, which I will actually draw out so you get a better idea of what's going on here. But we have multiple things at this point that are going to support this move higher, and that's exactly what we want to see. So as you can see from this uptrend line, any pullback would be relatively small, right? I don't think we really have to worry about going back down to $53 unless there was really some kind of bigger crypto market drop that's going to happen. But at this point, there aren't really any signs pointing towards that. Let's still go ahead and take a look at Nano. Nano is still right below 36,000 satoshis. It looks like it's going to get a breakout above that very shortly here. Could see a little bit of consolidation between that and 40,000 satoshis afterwards. Overall, what we're going to be looking towards is making sure that we continue to stay above this uptrend line, which is acting very strong for the time being, so no worries there for now. And what we really want to see to confirm, a bullish breakout and a bullish move is a breakout above 40,000 satoshis. So that's our key level for a bull breakout. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next crypto, which is going to be Ripple, and then we're going to take a look at NEO. So going over the Ripple chart here, we can see that did get a nice pullback, almost at 41 cents. Seems to be moving higher from there. Not the best volume right now, but overall, we're making a reattempt at 56 cents already, which is good. And if we're able to get back above that, nothing is really stopping it from, just picking up the pace again and starting to break out even higher. So that could definitely happen, especially if we move, above 50 cents or 65 cents. That's really going to reconfirm a pretty big breakout there for Ripple. So definitely something to pay attention to, especially when we start moving above 56 cents. Worst case scenario of a drop here, probably going to go down to 41 cents. Can't really see it going much lower than that due to the middle band once again. And overall, the indicators, while they are a bit overextended and pretty high, they're managing to hold up very nicely. So that's something to always pay attention to. Let's go ahead and take a look at NEO, see what's going on. So taking a look at the Bittrex chart here, we can see that NEO is probably looking to make a move above $20 pretty soon here, and hopefully that will be able to push it, pretty quickly up to $26. We really want to get back above that area to confirm a bullish breakout. So that's a level to look for as far as NEO is concerned. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Stellar Lumens, see what's going on. And Stellar has been an interesting one. Got a very big breakout, pulled back down to this 3,700 Satoshi area, and we basically bounced off that in our previous downtrend line. So a lot of support there. Right now we're just consolidating between our support level and 4,000 Satoshis. I probably expect that to continue a bit longer, but overall, definitely one of the stronger cryptos out there. Has some bullish Coinbase news as well behind it, and I think that's pretty well set up to really do good over the next few months if we're going to see cryptos move back up, which is looking likely. And could we re-enter the symmetrical triangle formation? Is always possible, but at this point, it really looks like it wants to stay above 3,700 Satoshis. As far as, getting some more momentum going, want to get back above 4,000 Satoshis. Let's go ahead and take a look at EOS now, see what's going on. So EOS is looking strong here, very steady uptrend on the price, on the middle band, and the indicators are still a little bit flat, but holding up nicely, good buying volume. I would really want to see this continue to stay above this uptrend line, which is looking good for now, and hopefully we'll continue to steadily move higher as we try to reach the end of our symmetrical triangle formation at 9,100 Satoshis. Let's go ahead and take a look at LISC now, see what's going on. So LISC is right now still very flat, consolidating right below $3.51. It's putting in a really nice base here, which is always a good thing, and that should be able to, it should be able to use that as a stepping stool to then move higher, as it tries to get back above $4.71. I think that we should see an attempt of that, already with a move above $3.51. It just looks like it's taking its time here. I think that within the next 2 weeks, we're probably going to get a breakout here for LISC. It's really building up the pressure for that, really. Let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano. Cardano did get a pretty big drop recently, but that has now been kind of put behind as it's moving higher, as you can see. Tested 1,000 Satoshis, now steadily moving higher from there. We're actually above 1,254 Satoshis, which was our previous support level, so we're back above that, which is great. And I think that, once again, taking a bit of time here, but we'll see it steadily move higher over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I'd like to see a move above, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and draw on our resistance level, but any move above 1,500 Satoshis basically should pick up the pace from there. Let's go ahead and take a look at IOTA for our last cryptocurrency of the daily crypto update. IOTA is currently right above 56 cents. Yet another crypto that's putting in some consolidation as it's building its base here to then move higher. Hopefully we'll get a reattempt relatively soon, maybe within the next month and a half of 90 cents. It's looking good for the time being. We'll have to see how this one plays out. Never actually tested its 33-cent support level, but, doesn't have to, right? Because it does seem to have really put in a bottom right now. So we'll see what happens, but it's looking good to then, move higher, like I said. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.